my name is Miranda, and today I'm here to react to episode 3 of Lockwood & Co. on Netflix. I'm so loving this series so far, and the fact that I'm getting through it so quickly also shows how much I love it, because I never binge watch shows. Like, it's a point of contention in my house when I'm watching a show with someone, and they're like, hey, you want to go on to the next episode? And I'm like, nah, let's save it. I like to savor it because, like, you know, you never know, like, how long it'll be till season 2 with stuff like this. But I feel like now with Netflix canceling everything left, right, and center, I'm like, hey, it's probably not coming back. Let me enjoy the ride while I can, you know? So I'm super excited to see the mystery develop more in this. I also feel like I want to get it done quicker so that I can go on to reading the books and stuff like that. And I'm just so invested in it. Like, I want to know what happens next. And that, I feel like, rarely happens where I'm like, I need to see what happens next. So yeah, let's check out the episode. I mean, fair, but also, like, how about a thank you because the burglar couldn't get it because she stole it? Ew, I don't want an adult supervisor, especially since all the adults have sucked that I've met. That's gonna change the whole dynamic if they have some butthole in charge of them. I'm so sad. It's very industrial, too, I'm noticing, like, the vibe of everything, because I was talking about last time how it seems like their technology is not up to modern times, like the phones and the TVs and all that feel like very old-fashioned and like definitely industrial vibes, but I guess that would make sense because like iron, and I think they've just said iron so far, but iron is what like keeps the ghosts out, so it's very interesting because it's like that keeps the ghosts out, but I feel like it's also a very like impersonal, like it makes the world itself feel cold when all the buildings are like iron and cement. Like, it's just a great way to add into this kind of misery of the setting and how people feel, you know? Oh gosh. It's never been good when this phone rings. Like, can we be honest about that? It's never a good phone call. I'm like conditioned to be like, what now? Barnes for her? What does he want? He talks so monotone. He's like, Carla, Inspector Bond, you told him you're leaving? So that was him? I'm so confused. I thought it was like an apparition they made because of the way he like glared at her and made himself look so creepy. Yeah, okay. If you really wanted her to get home safe, you wouldn't be sending her home, you butthole. Is she taking the ring again? Lucy! I mean, part of me is upset, but when you really think about it, one, she saved it from being caught by the robbers because if she hadn't stolen it, they wouldn't have had it. Two, finders keepers, you know, and that's the big one. Finders keepers. She found the ring. She took it. It's hers. I just hope she has something to keep it in herself, because if she's just like keeping it out there, like, then they're gonna probably find it soon. She has that necklace though. I think that maybe that necklace is iron. Why do I feel like that's not true? Like, I just feel like they're so like obvious sometimes where it's like, no, you're not telling the truth. Wow, that house is massive. I'm always like astounded, and I feel like this sounds so non-European of me, but like to live in like a country where like you don't have massive big old buildings like that, it's always so like just there's something like imposing about it when you first see it. I'm like, that's a manor? I thought a manor was gonna be like a farmhouse, honestly. I'm surprised he's actually there. I thought he would have just been like, you guys go. I want no association if it goes bad, so like I'm not even gonna be there. It's a huge place though, like I said. It's gonna be really hard to get rid of the ghosts. What an awful man. Like, they're allowed to bring backup so they don't die. I feel like if the options are death or like maybe burning the place down, it's a big place too. It'll take a while to catch on fire, so I feel like they have a better chance than last time. But like, you can't expect them to just go in kind of without a plan B. That's a great name. Oh, and a red room. That's great. Great, 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 great. And you bought this place, like, knowing the history of this? Like, he was like, yeah, I definitely want this house. How are they allowed to just do this? I don't understand. It makes me so angry. Like, that is not cool at all. They already have a broken window. Like, you have... I gotta let it go, or else it'll drive me insane. Yeah, I'm kind of scared that it's called a screaming staircase, especially since episode 1 had a screaming staircase, and it freaked me out. Oh, it's so scary that, like, they can just go in with, like, flashlights. Like, it's just so creepy how it's so dark and stuff. It freaks me out. No. I'm not. I keep forgetting to mention this, but like the temperature thing and like how they figure out where the ghost is reminds me so much of the game Phasmophobia, and it's so cool because I feel like that's like, you know, you'd have like your evidence things that you would figure out where it is. I don't think that's them tapping. Yeah. Oh no. Run. Run. It's like the anti-sea bear circle that they have to make in SpongeBob. That's an oval. Ew, it's like the walls are leaking. Oh, great, great. Wait, how is it in there? They're supposed to be safe in there. Oh, gross. And if that touches them, they're dead? This is awful. Oh, dear. The ghosts really like doing that, don't they? That must be like party trick number 1 they learn. They're literally just like, come here, like how you would call a cow to dinner. Dinner? Ew, well, I see why it's called the Red Room. Oh my gosh, that's so gross. How is, so that's the ghost, is the blood stuff, or the ghost is doing that? I'm confused by that. That's a very good question, George. Do you have a giant blood bag by any chance? A vacuum, maybe? Whoa, is the room like tilting, or is that just how it looks to us? Because that's terrifying. What the frick? What? That's not just one ghost. Like, that was a lot. Or it's a very strong ghost. What? Someone's in the house with them? That's... wow. Oh no, it's following them! No, 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 no. They gotta run. Well, maybe walk slowly. I don't know what the best way to go about this is. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's the person that was missing. Oh my gosh, they've been stuck in this house the whole time. That means there really is more than one ghost in here. Like, this is bad. Oh, that's the screaming staircase? Is that would make sense why the other one was so quiet. Oh no, she's getting ghosts. Is it ghost locked with the eyes, right? Ghost touched is when they die, but ghost locked. How does that happen? Because it doesn't seem like she's making more eye contact with the ghost than any of the other ones. She's gonna throw herself down there? Oh my gosh, they can make you do stuff then? When you're ghost locked? That's terrifying. Oh my gosh, thank goodness he looked. Oh, they both did. Okay. Woo! That would have been bad. Yikes. I mean, so much for not blowing up the place. I feel like they were misled about what they were walking into, though, so they deserve to blow up the place, honestly. My gosh, they're lucky they survived that there wasn't, like, rubble that fell on them. What? So he did send them down here to, like, get killed? It was a trap? No way. What about the other guy? So the other guy's innocent and was just acting creepy and rude to be creepy and rude? Wow, that's an awful person. And he's probably still here, right? Because they thought someone was around to move the stuff. Oh gosh. Oh gosh! You can't bring a gun to a sword fight. What is he wearing on his head? He looks ridiculous. That kind of takes some of the scariest out of it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was wondering why they were so specific to focus on that. Why did he kill her, though? Like, what the heck? Wait a second. Wait a second. Does that mean he killed her, or does that mean he covered up her body? Those are two different things. Because he didn't say when I choked her. He said when I bricked her, which is different. Well... what are you gonna do with a sword? I'm like, come on, dude. I don't know. I still feel like he wasn't the one that killed. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like maybe he was there and helped cover it up. Because why was the other guy so scary? Yeah, here you go. You wanted the ring so bad? Take it. uh, I don't think those goggles are gonna help you now, sir. Oh my gosh! I mean, well deserved. He potentially helped cover up her murder or killed her and then was gonna kill these 3 kids, so I won't miss you. Aw, I feel like they connected, you know? I feel like they're friends. She got her piece, and maybe she can move on now. I still don't know if he's the murderer or if he just helped cover it up. Because, like, what about that other guy? What's his connection? Yeah. Smartest decision you've made all night. Well, that's good, right? Oh, NDA things. Being like, you didn't see anything here tonight. So it's a cover-up. I was just really surprised that they were, like, saying who the murderer is already, if he is the murderer. And, like, now I'm shocked that, like, it's gonna be a cover-up, I guess, thing. Because I still think there's so much more to the story, right? Like, why was she killed, you know? For all intents and purposes, she wasn't anything involved in government or something like that. So, like, what was it that she knew? Or maybe it's not what she knew, but who killed her? Yeah, like, if he did kill her, like, it's clearly covering up for something. Or if he covered up for someone, that's now covering up for something else. Like, I feel like William Blake is not, because it could make sense if there's a cover up why they let him go so quickly back 40 years ago. Oof, he's being negative. Normally he's still like, it'll be fine. Wait, I was like, he took those? Oh, is that Greek letter? That looks familiar to something. Yeah, dude kind of had it coming. He got her 4th grade thing. See, there was some good out of signing that NDA. That, see, like, some good, like, you gotta focus on the positive. Like, you got your money paid off. You don't have to have an adult watching you. Lucy's now a full agent. Like, there's some good from this. Oh no! Girl, she really is a liability. She just cannot have a normal, like, day for the life of her. Oh no, why is it talking to her? Also, how does it know her name? Would be a better question. That makes sense. I mean, as opposed to people who see things, like hearing things is, it messes with you more, I feel like. Uh-oh. They're like, we love her so much. Boom. Yikes. At least they could hear it. That's good. Oh, great. Not great. Not great. This girl, I'm telling you. This show shouldn't be called Lockwood and Co. It should be Lucy Carline, how she can't have a normal day for the life of her. She always gets into something and, like, it's accidental sometimes, you know? Like, that was a complete accident. It makes me laugh so much. I'm so surprised, though, that they, like, revealed the murderer thus far. I know, like, they're saying it's the murderer, and maybe it is. Maybe I'm just, like, reading too much into it, but just the way, like, he was talking didn't actually seem like he killed her. But that could just be how they phrased it, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's definitely more to the cover-up, and the cover-up is so interesting to me because either way, if he's the murderer or not, I thought, like, that stuff wouldn't get revealed till way later in the season. So to already be on episode 3 and now know that someone super high up in the government was involved in this in some way, shape, or form, and now that they're kind of in the clear, so to speak, of their debt and everything, but it's because of their silence for what's going on, like, now this big cover-up sounds so interesting too. So it definitely went in a direction I would never have expected or guessed based on, like, how normal plotting goes. Like, I thought they would have waited way longer to reveal all this stuff, but I'm so excited and intrigued that we're knowing it now because I feel like there's so many more options that are going to come into play now, and I'm just so excited to see what it's going to be like. So yeah, if you have seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!